Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Three Borders Sports Network and Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Welcome to our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is a precision planning, sales, and service center for the southern Red River Valley. We've got some North Dakota American Legion baseball action here, Class A division, and that will be the home team will be Wahpeton Post 20, and then the West Fargo Vets will be here tonight as the visitors on the scoreboard. I'm Joe Schreiner. Brian Watson joining me here, B-Dub. We got our final game here at Vaterstad Stadium at John Randall Field tonight.
Yeah, final game of the night. We got a nice night for baseball. Post 20 going to see if they can get back on the winning track after going up to Castleton and dropping a couple. And going to be key for them in trying to finish out the season and play some good baseball. And then the Vets trying to move up and move out of that play-in spot. They got 3 games left, and we'll need to do a little bit of work to try and move up and not have a play-in game.
By the looks of the standings, we haven't sat here and ciphered it all out, but I think they could move up if they win all three. But again, right now they're sitting in the play-in spot. So again, the West Fargo Vets and Wahpeton they are pretty well secured in the top 6. I don't think they're going to drop down below. They won't even drop down to 4. It could be 3 possibly. Is where they could end up, depending on what the Aces do tonight and depending on what Wahpeton does tonight, if I'm looking at that right.
Yeah, Devils Lake's got number 1 locked up at 15-3. They're done playing. Wahpeton at 11-5, and then you got the Aces right behind them at 10-5 with 3 games to play. So very important night for Post 20 here.
All right, it looks like we're done with the umpires meeting. We're going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Art Grocco, for the starting lineups, brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance. Mr. Art Grocco, our PA announcer.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's game between the West Fargo Vets and your Wahpeton Post 20. Let's meet the participants. First for our guests on the scoreboard, West Fargo. The reserves, number 11, Henry Reel. Number 2, Parker Rolson. Number 21, Gavin Keller. Number 32, Trayton Bartles. Number 1, James Buffington. Number 15, Logan Kiefer. And now for your starters, leading off and playing third base, number 5, Owen Haugen. Batting second, your pitcher, number 12, Jack Davies. Batting third, the catcher, number 3, Carson Wilkie. Batting fourth, your first baseman, number 24, Tate Herman. Batting fifth, your left fielder, number 9, Ryan Camarillo. Batting sixth, your right fielder, number 8, Bryce Nelson. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 6, Jordan Clemenson. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 23, Braxton Horde. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 4, Jacob Scholand. Coaches, Nate Leitner and Ryan Fromke. And now for your home team, Wahpeton. The reserves, number 2, Avery Momi. Number 8, Evan Doctor. Number 11, Nick Langenwalter. Number 15, Braden Steffens. Number 20, Carter Hockert. And now for your starters, leading off and playing shortstop, number 5, Caden Kappas. Batting second, the third baseman, number 12, Aiden Hayek. Batting third, the catcher, number 7, Jackson Fleeflet. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 6, Jaden King. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 3, Skylar Blado. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 23, Braxton Pauly. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 10, Eli Kappas. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 9, Cooper Klosterman. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 4, Josiah Brewer. And playing center field, number 13, Miles Hinckley. Coaches, Chris Kappas, Steve Hockert, Caden Hockert, and your bat girl, Wendy Kappas. At this time, folks, we ask everybody to please rise. Remove your cap or hat, stand at attention, and face the flag down the left field line as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the singing of the national anthem. And Amy Frauenberg will be singing our national anthem tonight.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh, that was very, very nice, Amy. Nice job. God, that was very cool. And Amy singing the national anthem for us here, doing a great job and getting it done well, huh, Brian?
Wow. That was impressive.
That was very impressive. So we want to thank Amy for stepping up and doing that. She works at Dr. Pickens' office in downtown Wahpeton.
Does she sing when she's checking
She didn't
the
sing
eyes?
to me when I was there yesterday.
I was like, sing to me while you're checking my eyes.
Yes, you can do that now,
Right?
that's for sure.
There we go.
Yeah, very, very, very nice job. So appreciate her doing that here. And the last home game, last regular season game here for Post 20, and we had a live singer in the national anthem. The Miller and Associates starting lineups, Miller and Associates American Family Insurance starting lineups, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. And again, our pregame show was brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planning sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. Our first pitch will be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply. Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful, scenic downtown Tyler, North Dakota. You ever been to Tyler?
I have been to Tyler.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, a couple times.
How about that?
Yeah.
Did you blink?
And I didn't miss it. So
you
I
stayed there for a little bit.
Well, yeah. There's
Okay. There's an establishment
There's an
there.
establishment there.
Yeah.
And I have frequented it.
Well, you need to go by and see Jace and the boys over at Tyler Farm Supply too.
I
when
see
you get
Jace
there.
every once in a while
do ya?
at sporting events.
Oh, I suppose.
yeah.
Yep.
So, and the boys.
Hallie's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. So cool.
There we go.
There's our connections. Again, Tyler Farm Supply, your first pitch sponsor, short line farm equipment dealer since 1985. Been in business for a while, they have. Our scoreboard is always brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance. And Kyle DeVries. Talked to Kyle yesterday as well. I was all around yesterday. I was at the doctor's office and got some eye work done. And I went up farming today.
You ran into more people that you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I ran up farming today.
Really?
Yeah, I was up there
Look at
today,
you.
too.
You got it done.
I had to get up early this morning.
There you go. Beautiful day. A little windy, but hey, it's a nice day.
It is a nice day. And our Tyler Farm Supply first pitch brought to you by Braxton Pauley. And that is and there's a ground ball, one hopper over to second base. Blado picks it up over to Klosterman, and our first pitch, Brian, was right on time at 5:30.
There you go. We like to be on time. Now let's see if we can get out of here on time. I spoke to the umpires on the way in. I said,
Did you?
You're going to get us in and out of here in a couple hours, right? He goes, well, I get paid by the game, so I can get you out of here in an hour if you want.
Yeah, I bet. Might not be some happy people if you did that. But. And our umpires behind the plate, as Art said, was Craig Peterson, and on the bases, Mr. Reed Johnson. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. Braxton Pauley on the hill. Jackson Fleetfoot, his battery mate. And there's a shot to left field for a base hit. Couple hopper out to Josiah Brewer out in left field, so base hit for Jack Davies.
See if the Vets can get going. We mentioned earlier that they're trying to move up in the standings here and see if they can get out of that play-in game. 3 games left on the season for them.
And Wahpeton, the 2023 state champion, also the 2021 state champion. Everybody plays their best when they try to play Wahpeton.
Well, you can go up to Castleton and ask them that, that's for sure.
Yeah, no kidding. And as you said earlier in the pregame show, Brian, Wahpeton dropped 2 up in Castleton and a big 2. They lost by the 10-run rule on both games as Carson Wilkie steps up to the plate.
That's already a bit of a rivalry, so
yeah, it is.
You can make that what you want.
Yep. Carson Wilkie is the catcher for the Vets. Pauly delivers. That one's fouled up over the top of the net. The net has been semi-repaired. It's not completely safe. We could get one bounce back up in here, but it's a little better than it was the other
Yeah,
night when it fell on us.
I think we'll be okay. I mean, what did we get, 2 into the grandstand when it was down a little bit?
Yeah,
I think we'll be okay.
I think so too. It'd take almost a precision shot to get back in there between the roof and the net. Braxton Pauly ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Pauly's got 2 outs here in the inning for Wahpeton, and that's going to bring up Tate Herman for West Fargo.
Post 20 going to try and get the Vets to strand one here in the first inning.
Yeah, it's going to feel weird. We get to take down all the equipment tonight and pack her up and head to Lemoore.
Head over to Lemoore for the B Legion.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks from tomorrow. 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah.
Pauly delivers. First pitch to Tate Herman is low. What happened there? I was looking.
Leaflet threw down to third. Not quite sure what was going on there.
If it slipped out of his hands or what there, but I don't know if it hit Tate Herman, did it? Because
I don't think so.
They both talked to him. I don't know what happened.
I don't know if he got in the way and then he flipped it down to third instead of throwing it right into him.
Could be. There's a foul ball back into the netting.
It might help if we pay attention to what's going on.
Well, I was looking in my book.
Yeah.
So I didn't see the throw. All I seen was a little blooper heading over to Hayek at third.
I'm looking at all these buttons, so I kind of took my eye off the play there for a little bit.
Gave you an extra button to play with tonight again. 2 outs here for the Vets. Pauly delivers just inside, belt high for a ball. 2-1. Sounds like Craig Peterson, the home plate umpire, is pretty busy the rest of the weekend. There's Bucks baseball going on in Breckenridge, and I think some other game going on that he had to travel to Fergus Falls for.
Well, lots of activity starting to wind down here. As
tournament season right around the
corner.
corner.
Yeah, tournament season. I don't want to say the summer's winding down, but we're getting through July, let's put it that way.
For summer baseball, it's winding down. The 3-1 pitch. Called strike. And it's 3-2 with 2 outs. So that means Jack Davies will be moving at first base. See if Pauly throws over there to start there and try to keep him a little closer. And he does. Camera shots brought to you by Digital Guru. Digital Guru downtown Wahpeton, right on Dakota Avenue. So it's a full count pitch here. Pauly to Herman. Another pickoff move and back safely standing up at first base is Davies. As typical here at John Randall Field, the crowd filing in here a little bit at a time.
We've got a nice night for baseball here.
Gorgeous, isn't it? It's popped up in the infield. Who's going to call it? Cooper Klosterman in foul territory, now just back toward fair territory, and makes a catch right on the line. So the side is retired, 1 hit, 1 stranded, and we're going to go to the bottom of the first. West Fargo Vets 0, Wahpeton coming to bat right after this.
Is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
Well, it's a busy night here at John Randall Field. It's the final homestand here in the regular season, final set of games for Post 20 here. And you can see out in the left field bullpen area, Brian, and the batting cages are busy with Babe Ruthers and the Class B Legion boys. And call strike to Caden Kappas, who's leading it off for Wahpeton. And the Class B boys played their final game last night over in Lemoore. They played a doubleheader in Lemoore.
All winding down here.
Yeah,
playoff time.
Playoff time it is. I think they start Tuesday. The play-in games for the Class A boys start on Wednesday, the 24th. So the bottom four teams will play in. And there's a hit by pitch. And what did I say? That's about 20 or 21 for Caden, I think.
We need a total on him and Jackson and Big Bird. Those guys have been hit a lot.
So here comes Aiden Hayek to the plate. He's a third baseman here tonight. You've seen that second pitch there that was delivered by Davies was inside a little bit there, and Caden Kappas did not move, and that one hit him square in the hip, that third pitch. So Davies facing Aiden Hayek delivers that one with a little extra on it. Outside for a ball.
A little frustration in that pitch.
I think there was, yeah. Jack Davies on the hill. His battery mate is Carson Wilkie. And the pitch swung on and missed by Hayek. Again, as Brian said, we went through it here in the pregame show. Devils Lake has secured the number one spot. Their season, their regular season is done. They're 15-3. Hayek squares. Squared up early, and he puts the bunt down almost perfectly there, but the third baseman charging in was Haugen, and Caden Kappas scoots down to second on the sacrifice bunt.
Good execution there. Move the runner over. See if he can do something here with one out. See if he can get on the board early. That Devils Lake team you were talking about, pretty good baseball team. They had a good EDC season, good high school season, and following that up with a good Legion season.
And not to mention their high school basketball season for both boys and girls. Huh?
Yeah, they've had a nice run here as far as sports go, especially through the winter, with the girls winning the state championship in girls basketball and the boys following it up with a championship as well.
So Hayek with the sacrifice bunts, first out. Jackson Fleeflet at the plate now behind in the count, 0-1. Caden Kappas standing at second base. Davies delivers outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Davies delivers a little breaking pitch there, kind of floated across for a called strike, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jackson Fleeflet. Mr. Double. Back right toe, right on the box line. Call strike on the inside corner. And Fleeflet is retired on strikes.
Wow. You don't see Jackson do that, let one go by.
Nope. It was a nice pitch by Davies. And as a catcher now, Jackson knows what's called a strike down there. Here comes Jaden King, Big Bird at the plate, and he'll pound one off to the right side. Clemenson over there to pick it up, and the side is retired as he gets it over to Herman. Wahpeton gets one on, but they strand one here in the bottom of the first. We're going to the top of the second. We're tied at 0. Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Welcome back to John Randall Field here, Vaterstad Stadium. Beautiful Chehinkapa Park. How about a beautiful day here at Chehinkapa Park, Brian?
Yeah, wind blowing in a little bit, but just a nice temperature. We got the windows open, got the doors open, let the breeze blow in.
79 beautiful degrees, winds out of the south-southwest at
Give
9
the air
miles an hour.
conditioner a rest today.
We did, yeah. There's a drive out to right field. That's going to land in front of Jaden King for a base hit. He'll get it back into the field. So Ryan Camarillo starts out with a base hit.
So the Vets put another runner on here, back-to-back innings. See if they can move him around the bases and bring him in.
Hasn't been too often we've sat here in this perch that we have and said that the wind is blowing in.
No,
There's been a lot of nights it's been blowing out, hasn't it?
We've been over to Breckenridge and the wind was blowing in a little bit, but not over here on the Wap side.
So basically wind coming in from right center toward us here at the press box. And there's a bunt right back into the netting.
Post 20 able to move a runner over with the bunt, playing a little small ball, and the Vets trying to do the same here. See if they stay with it here.
0-1 here to Bryce Nelson. He'll slap that one to Kappas at short underneath Caden's glove, and everybody's going to be safe on the air. Again, a rare error. I think Caden was trying to step on the bag too before he had the ball, Brian.
Yeah, I don't know if he was going to step on it or flip it, but just couldn't get the ball in his glove and get it in his hand, and just trying to go too fast and not able to make the play. And now 2 on here for the Vets.
So 2 on, nobody out. 1 error here for Wahpeton. Bryce Nelson reaches on the air. Going to bring up Jordan Clemenson. And that one's popped up foul into the netting. Oh and 1 here now. Braxton Pauley in a bit of a pickle here in the top of the second. First 2 runners on, and Clemenson may look to bunt again. We'll see. And the pickoff move back to second, not in time, and it hit the runners. Little play there by Wahpeton.
Yeah, just lucky that ball didn't bounce out.
Yep.
Stayed right around the bag there. Fortunate for post 20 there.
Bryce Nelson at first, Camarillo at second. Again, square, way up high, and Fleeflet did all he could to bring that one back down in the webbing of his catcher's mitt.
I mean, he had to use everything, all of his reach there to get that ball in his glove.
And get out of the crouch in that split second that it takes from the pitcher's arm to home plate.
Yeah, fortunate to save that one there.
1-1. Kenny squares, the bunt pushed down, a dugout walkway, and it'll be strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So nobody out here. 2 runners on. Be nice to get one here.
Braxton Bubba Pauley on the hill. Fleetfoot behind the plate. Bubba shakes him off. Now he's ready. 1-2. Probably be swinging away here. And he does, and it's strike 3. So Bubba gets his second strikeout here. On the swing and a miss by Clemenson. They'll bring up Braxton Horde, the center fielder.
Nice job pitching there by Bubba. Get the strikeout and see what he can do here.
Defensively for Wahpeton, left to right is Brewer, Hinckley, and King. Third to first goes Hayek, Kappas, Blado, Klosterman. Defensively. And again, a square for the bunt. Braxton picks it up. Wheels goes to third, and everybody's safe.
Had a chance to make the play there. I think he got stuck in the grass a little bit.
It looked like he had.
Trying to spin and throw that one, and didn't come all the way around and couldn't make a good throw. And had a chance to get the lead runner, and now bases loaded for the Vets.
With 1 out. So we got the force at home. So we'll see here. The corners do come in. The middle infielders are back for Wahpeton. Sails up high for ball 1 to the hitter, Jacob Scholand. Plays shortstop and the number 9 hitter. So this is where you'd like to get that double play here, Brian.
See if you can work your way out of this inning. A bit of a jam here for Bubba.
Pops the mitt just outside, and it's 2-0, and Jackson wants to go out and talk to his pitcher.
Braxton looks a little frustrated out there.
I was just going to say it.
Not his normal.
No, demeanor.
Yeah, it just not his normal demeanor. It just doesn't look comfortable. And Jackson going to see if he can settle him down, and Craig Peterson going to go break up the party out there.
Yep. Oop. Wind caught my scorebook here. 2 balls, no strikes to the hitter, the number 9 hitter, Jacob Scholand. Bases are loaded for the Vets. 1 out. And Braxton will step off from the stretch now on this pitch, keeping the runners a little bit closer to the bags. There's a call, strike at the belt, and it's 2-1. God, that breeze is nice coming in.
Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Nice crowd here underneath the canopy. Enjoying the weather here. Popped up, out of play on the first base side. Tori goes running, and Becky Doctor goes running. And now they'll go chase the ball. Nope, little guy going after it. Becky and Tori will have to give them a hard time. Timeout.
They have an in at the concession stand. They
do.
They don't have to bring the foul ball back in order to get a treat. So
they don't need to do that to get the freezy. They're going to hit. Nope. The count stays at 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Somebody's driving around on the track out there. 2-2. High for a ball, and now the count is full.
Thought he might have got away with that one.
So it's a full count, payoff pitch from Braxton Pauley to Scholand, and he'll pound that one up the middle. A nice hop there for Kappas for 1. Over to first to Klosterman, double play, and put it in the book. No runs scored here in the top of the second with bases loaded and 1 out for the West Fargo Vets. They strand a couple, but we'll be back here for the bottom of the second, tied at 0.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milner, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
Welcome back to Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field in beautiful Chehinkapa Park. Thanks for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network, everybody, and those of you tuned in on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. We're going to lead off the bottom of the second here for Wahpeton with the second baseman, Skylar Blado.
Your second baseman, number 3, Skylar Blado.
Both 20 worked themselves out of a jam there in that last inning.
How about that?
And
yeah.
Caden Kappa's had an opportunity to get double play earlier in the inning and finished it off with a double play on his own.
Yep. That time he did pick it up and step on the bag himself, so didn't go through the flip process. Davies delivers, and that's a little one off the handle, and is it going to be played? And it's a bad throw over to first, but Blado's, and I think he's going to get called out. Blado made the turn. And a good backup there by the catcher, and he threw it back over to first base, and Blado couldn't get back in time.
I didn't see him turn there. I was blocked here. I thought the play was over.
Yeah, he made the turn. It was an aggressive turn toward second, and then all of a sudden he figured he couldn't make it. So it goes in the books as a base hit, and then a 9-2-3 putout. So it was an overthrow a 4-2-3. It was from the second baseman, Clemenson, and he made a good play, and here comes Clemenson for another play on Braxton Pauley. And that's 2 outs. That time he made the throw perfectly.
It was right there.
Yeah, Brian, it was behind the pole for you, so it was a tough play. Clemenson made a nice play stabbing that one, but he tried to make the throw against his body and did not throw it correctly, so Blado took off for second, and the catcher, Wilkie, was there to back it up, and Blado was then dead meat there, as you say.
No, just a good job by Wilkie, just to play it the way it's supposed to be, fundamentally sound. They're in the right position to back up, and that's what you do, and that's why you do it.
Eli Kappas takes outside for ball 1. 1-1 to Eli. Eli, the designated hitter here in game 1. Swung on and missed. And Eli's behind in the count now to Jack Davies. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here quickly for Wahpeton. Sails up high. And as Eli turned back toward us there and faced the grandstand, you can see that he's still wearing his cheek protector.
Yeah, he took one off the face.
In Perham.
Yeah. Had 4 stitches inside the cheek.
Yikes. Didn't lose any teeth or nothing, though.
No.
But 4 stitches. There's the call, strike 3. He got caught looking, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Vets here. We're going to go to the top of the third, and we're tied at 0. Back after this.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
All right, we're back here a little bit earlier than what usually is. Everybody hurried up through that one here, Brian, and it's a 1-0 count to the leadoff hitter, Owen Haugen. Grounded out to Blado in his first at bat at second base.
Maybe they are trying to hurry us along here.
Maybe. Craig is getting them moving. 1 ball, 1 strike. Is the grandfather of one of the West Fargo players. Outside ball 2, 2-2. James Buffington's grandpa is here. Lives down the street from me a ways, around the block.
Again, you know everybody.
Well, and there's a fly ball to right center, and King drifting over makes the catch. And then Bryce Nelson's grandfather and grandmother are here from West Fargo. Well, they're from Campbell. But Bryce Nelson, of course, from West Fargo. And there's head coach Ralph walking into the building. You know him.
Yeah, I know him. He's he's feeding his face, though.
Is he?
That's for sure. He's got a hot dog and some chips. Down in front down there.
He didn't hear you.
I know. Sitting
right in front of our camera.
Right in front of our camera there.
Ooh, and a tough hop there for Hayek at third. Picks it up, throws it over to first to Klosterman, and Klosterman knocks it down, so Davies cannot go anywhere. Tough hop there for Hayek to field that one.
Yeah, Klosterman doing a good job just to keep that ball on the ground and not get too far away. Got by him, but didn't get all the way to the fence, and that has to hold the runner at first.
So, runner on first again. 1 out this time. Carson Wilkie at the plate. He struck out in his first at bat. Getting a nice crowd here, Brian, for the final night at John Randall. It is senior night tonight. And super senior night, if you will.
Senior and super senior?
Yep. So some of the boys playing their last game here at John Randall. It's pop foul out of play. That one landed over on the other side of the fence. Almost hit a car there that just went by, I saw, through the open door.
The outlets to the foul balls. Take them back to the concession stand for a free treat. Thank you.
1-1 as Pauly delivers. Call strike, and it's 1-2. Want to give us a text message, you can sure do that at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shutout line, 701-640-2619. Swing and a miss, and another strikeout for Braxton Pauly as Carson Wilkie is retired. 701-640-2619. The Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shutout line for the last time this summer.
Wow, that's crazy, huh?
Yes.
It's years gone by pretty fast. Be the end of the season for us, end of the year for us, and then we'll get started again in August.
That one just a good pickoff move there, but I don't know what happened. It squirted right out of the glove of Cooper Klosterman. And down to second base will go Jack Davies on the air. So, second error of the inning.
Post 20, not playing clean baseball here. They've gotten away with it, but a couple miscues here early.
Tate Herman at the plate.
And the vets have not been able to take advantage of him. Stranded 3 in the last inning.
Tate Herman popped up to Cooper Klosterman in his last at bat. And the pitch just missed. 1-1. Bubba shakes it off. 1-1 pitch to Tate Herman. In the set. Delivers. Call strike and a throw down to second. Bubba had to pull it back in there. He almost cut that one off on the way down to second base. Bubba said, "Oh, that's going a little too fast for me."
That's not supposed to come to me, I guess. You get out of the way here.
1-2, 2 outs. Runner at second base is Jack Davies. Tate Herman at the plate. I got a message already. 716402619.
You know you can turn that thing on the
I know, I
vibrate,
did.
right?
I didn't do that yet. I normally do. Try to, if I remember. Well, who else would be doing it but Karen and Carly Kappas?
Of course.
There she is, watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Popped up again, first base side, foul territory. And it's going to land just on the other side of the net by about 10 feet. So Tate Herman hanging in there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Karen and Carly, thanks. They're watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Mary Kappas cheering on. Mary and Wayne cheering on post 20. Hi, Joe. Hi, Brian. So no hard feelings on the purse.
I'm still bitter. I mean, I really am. Just had a chance to get my wife.
She's probably mad at me for bringing it up again.
Well, I mean, I kind of am. I had a chance to give my wife a nice gift. I don't know. Her birthday was coming up. I was trying to be the good husband, and I miss out. It's okay, though. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter at all.
Deuces are wild. Braxton Pauley facing Tate Herman, 2-2-2. And he'll step back off the rubber, and we'll do it all over again. But thank you, Mary and Wayne, for tuning in and watching on the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout-out line. And Braxton taking a lot of time here, getting the sign from Fleeflet. Runner at second base. There's a curveball, and that's slapped out to center field. Hinckley drifting over, and he'll make the catch as he goes over that way, and the side is retired. Stranding one here, and we're going to go to the bottom of the third. We're still scoreless here at John Randall Field.
Is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdelInnovation.com. Comdel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987. Founded in 1970.
I pushed 2 buttons at once there.
Is that what was going on?
Yeah.
Is it your first day on the job? Or?
It is. I'm learning. I'm new.
Last day?
I'm new. I mean, I'm still in training. Yeah. I'm in orientation.
4 years into this thing.
Can you believe that?
That's crazy, isn't it? Cooper Klosterman stepped the lead off the bottom of the third here. We're scoreless here at John Randall Field. As you can tell, the breeze is blowing in a little bit here. We got the windows and the doors wide open. Very comfortable here in the Heb Diedrich press box.
Come a long way in 4 years.
Yeah, we have.
Have actual cameras now.
And studio.
And a studio, and yeah, we've come all
with nice furniture.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Still growing though, I guess.
Yeah, I think we are. We're still thinking about some things.
Still growing, so.
We appreciate everybody supporting us, especially all of our sponsors, because without them we wouldn't be here providing all of this. So make sure you tell our sponsors thank you as well. I'll verbally go through them here sometime throughout the game, but you also see them in between innings. 3-1 to Cooper. He'll swing that one foul out of play. And the count goes full to Cooper Klosterman. Oh, he's got a bunch of relatives watching out in the Foxholm area. They always tune in and watch, cheering on Cooper in post 20.
Coop Dog.
Coop Dog. Swung on a miss, strike 3, and a good pitch there by Jack Davies. Retires Klosterman on strikes.
Got a bit of a battle going on here.
We do. Third strikeout here for Jack Davies. Here comes Josiah Brewer, the left fielder for Wahpeton. Curveball kind of caught him looking there and come across the plate for strike 1. For sure, we want to thank Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton, Dakota Avenue, Gripper and Tyler and Wayne. Got all your favorite team sports apparel, and they got a cool vinyl print machine down there. It'll print on vinyl and mesh and all kinds of cool stuff. They got some sporting equipment down there for baseball, for hockey. Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton, right on Dakota Avenue. Little equipment adjustment here by home plate umpire Craig Peterson. Looks like he's ready to go. 1-2. Takes up high for ball 2, 2-2. Yeah, this is our final run through the call. Strike 3 as Brewer is caught looking. So 2 in a row here for Jack Davies, and that's going to bring up top of the order for Caden Kappas, and Caden was hit by a pitch in his first at bat. So that's the 4th strikeout here. And the pitch swung on, pulled down to third base. Haugen picks it up. He's going to get it over to Herman at first. And it's another 1-2-3 inning here for Jack Davies, and Wahpeton is retired. We're going to the top of the 4th. We're still scoreless here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, and Kyle DeVries.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
We're scoreless going to the top of the 4th here with West Fargo Vets and Wahpeton Post 20. And we're going to the top of the 4th here, and it's the 5, 6, 7 hitters for West Fargo. That'd be Camarillo, Bryce Nelson, and Clemenson. Braxton Pauly, again, still throwing for Wahpeton here. Jack Davies having a good day on the hill for the West Fargo Vets. Pauly agrees with Fleeflet, and here's the pitch. Popped up behind home plate, Fleeflet drifting, and it's going to go out of play.
It's 2 balls in that same spot there.
Yeah, I was going to say that was close to the other one here an inning ago or so. Very close. Same little guy got them both, and he's not even going to take it to the concession stand. He's already got it for easy.
He's like, I don't need 2.
Only got one hand that I can use.
Dad says I can only have 2.
All right, so Braxton Pauly again steps up onto the rubber, gets the sign from Fleeflet, shakes it off. Camarillo at the plate. Singled in his first at bat. And That goes outside, and 1 ball, 1 strike. In the permanent seating underneath the canopy is probably 2/3, if not 3/4 full. There's a drive to center. Hinckley drifts over a couple steps, and he'll squeeze that one for the out. Bryce Nelson.
Your right fielder, number 8, Bryce Nelson.
Let's see if his dad. I don't see his dad down there anywhere. Probably had to work up in Fargo and couldn't get away soon enough. So hopefully he's watching Three Borders Sports Network. Fouled away for strike 1 to Bryce. Bryce reached on an error in his first at bat. Rare error for Caden Kappas, actually. He'll pop that one up on the right field side. It looks like it's drifting foul. King giving chase, and he makes the catch in foul territory. And Bryce Nelson is retired.
That's a nice play out there by Jaden King.
It sure was.
Went, held that ball up. He had to go a long way to get that. And a good play in foul territory to get that second out.
Brings up second baseman Jordan Clemenson. He struck out in his first at bat. I think, if I remember correctly, he was trying to bunt a couple of times, and then the third strike was a swinging strike. And he'll take that one for strike 1. I'm all tangled up here in my microphone.
Don't break anything. No.
Don't pull it down. Right?
Yeah, don't break anything.
That one's a little bit low. It's 1-1. Bell Bank. I want to thank Bell Bank for being a sponsor all year long. Minn Kota Ag Products all year long. All seasons car wash again. That one's fouled, and that one just over the top of the net. 1-2. Bold print. Red River Grain and Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Andrea Hornstein and crew down on Dakota Avenue. All of those mentioned in that group there were premier sponsors. If you want to be a premier sponsor, we're looking for premier sponsors again for next year. There's a ground ball. Hayek. Oh, it took a high hop over the top of Hayek's glove, and it's an infield single there. As Kappas knocks it down deep, but I don't think there was any chance they had for Clemenson.
Yeah, if Kappas got that ball, I don't think he'd been able to make a throw over there. He's deep in the hole.
Deep. He was backing up. I agree. So a base hit in the books here for the Vets for Jordan Clemenson. Bring up Braxton Horde, also singled.
Vets with another runner on base here.
Every inning so far they've had a runner on. Yep.
Had the bases loaded once.
Yep.
Earlier in this
second
game.
inning. Yep. And so far they've left 4 runners on base. Wahpeton got out of that bases loaded jam with a double play. There's a call strike. So nice out. Somebody over on the other side of First Street's mowing. Swung on and missed. Braxton Horde. And I believe it says 0-1, but I think it's 0-2, isn't it?
I think it's 0-2, right?
I do too. Scoreboard says 0-1. Now I flipped it. Outside for ball, 1-2. Infield was nice and green and lush.
Yeah, it looks good out there.
Yeah, it does. Braxton Pauley, the 2-2 count with 2 outs. Runner at first, fouled away. Ricochet off of Jackson, and it looked like it did.
I think it did go off his shoulder. He said, I'm okay. No need to walk out there. I'm good.
Yep. That's what my mask is for. Getting the courtesy from the umpire to the catcher and vice versa. Jackson said, nope, let's go. Swung on a missed, and that was strike 3, and the side is retired, stranding 1 on a base hit by Clemenson, but we're going to the bottom of the 4th. We're still scoreless.
At the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Going to the bottom of the fourth here, and Aiden Hayek leads it off for post 20. Takes outside for a ball. Hayek in his first at bat here had a nice sacrifice bunt to move Kappas to second base, but that's as far as Kappas got. A little sidearm delivery again there by Jack Davies. Sorry about that. Jack Davies. It's fouled up into the net.
I'll give you that one as an honest mistake.
You know, yeah, how you go through the lineup at the beginning of the game by yourself, and I'm sitting here going through it and trying to get it all in my head, and I said DeVries once in my head, and it's
there
like,
no,
no, it's Davies.
Yep. There you go.
And now I let it slip. 2-2 count to Hayek. Fouled back into the netting. As they say, right on it. Just a little bit underneath it. Count stays 2-2. As Davies quickly ready. Comes across, and it is high for a ball, and it's 3-2.
Yeah, Davies doesn't waste a lot of time out there.
No, he doesn't.
He likes to get going.
And the pitch, and Hayek will ground that one off the end of his bat, and Davies will pick it up. He'll flip it over to Herman at first for one, and that is the first out. 1-3. Just kind of squibbed it off the end of the bat, B-Dub.
Yeah, just a little squirter down there, and Davies coming off the mound to handle that one with no problem. First out of the inning. Now Davies doesn't like that ball. But that one doesn't go over the plate. Get rid of that one.
Greg Peterson puts it back in his pocket, though, so he'll probably see it again. We'll see. Here comes Jackson Fleetfoot. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. Jackson fully capable of putting that one over the fence by himself and getting a one-run lead here if he can do it. Takes outside for ball two. Davies is pitching well.
Yeah, like I said earlier, he does not waste any time up there. He gets going.
That one sails up high for ball 3-0 now to Jackson Fleetfoot. And you know he'd rather swing the bat.
I'm sure he would. You'll see this on his shoulder, though.
He almost wore it on his shoulder there, but it's ball 4. So he gets the free pass there. There's Wendy. Wendy Kappa's doing her job.
Let's see if she gets both games in today. It's a nice enough night. Let's see if she'll work her complete shift or if she'll take time off. Maybe she's got some PTO that she can use or something.
There you go. She's got PTO. Jaden King. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, man.
That one sails outside on Jaden, and it's 1 ball, no strikes.
I'm sure we'll see her up here on her break.
Oh, yeah, she'll come up here between games.
Yeah. I wonder if she's union. Think she's a union worker down there?
She might be. She's
think
probably
so.
the president of the union.
She would be, that's for sure.
Oh, and there's a possible double play, and that's picked up. And he bobbles it there at short by Sholin, and he's got to go to first to Herman for the only chance that he's got to get it out. So.
Yeah, just a hair too late there. had a chance for the double play with the bobble, made the right choice to go to first.
Absolutely.
Get the guaranteed out.
So Fleeflet only the second runner to get as far as second base for post 20. And here comes Bob Hockert in to run for him. So if Skylar Blado can do something, we'll see if Hockert's speed will get him home. 2 outs here. Jack Davies popped up foul out of play. Again, it's been just the second runner for Wahpeton to second base. First inning had Caden Kappas getting over there. And first base is as far as anybody's gotten since then.
Yeah, Davies has done a nice job, and the defense behind him has done well here.
Outside for ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And if not for just a little bobble there, they'd be out of this inning.
Yeah. And that one's driven foul right side and out of play. So the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes to Skylar Blado. Flag does look nice out there in left field, doesn't it?
It does. Brand new flagpole out there. And flag.
And that one hit his shirt. And so Blado will get the free pass. Second hit by pitch by Davies.
Yeah, just left that one a little bit too inside there. He's trying to break that thing in there and just not able to do it. And that's a second hit by pitch for Davies today.
Yep. His first one was the first hitter of the game for Wahpeton. That was Caden Kappas, leadoff hitter.
And Davies in, well, we can call it a bit of a jam here, but 2 runners on and
2 outs.
2 outs. Eli Kappas at the plate. Eli's been playing well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's Braxton.
Oh, sorry, Braxton.
Yep.
Sorry.
Braxton Pauley. Yep.
So Braxton going to try and help himself here.
Yep. Eli's up next. 1-0 now to Braxton. See what the pitcher can do against the pitcher. Pitcher versus pitcher. Caught the corner. Strike. 1-1. Braxton gets a hold of one. He can get a hold of one. And the left fielder, Camarillo, is behind the pole, so I can't see him. And the pickoff move to second. Hockert almost got picked off.
That was close.
Davies kind of hesitated, and I think Hockert said, well, he's not going to throw it, so I'll take my time back.
Yeah, then he spun and he threw, and
yeah,
Carter Bob just able to get underneath that tag there.
Ooh, and that one almost sailed outside for a wild pitch, but it's called a ball.
That's 2 that he's thrown like that, like he's trying to put a little something extra on, and they've ended up outside there.
Mm-hmm. 2-1. Runners at first and second. Time is called just as Davies was getting started into his windup, or his delivery, I should say.
And Davies has been working pretty fast here now at runners on. He's slowed the pace a little bit.
Correct. Again, that comes outside. 3-1 now to Bubba. So as we say in the biz, it's a hitter's pitch. 3-1. You're sitting there on a fastball waiting for that fastball. Three and 1 to Bubba. Davies delivers. Popped up, right side, foul, out of play. Look out, Tori. She didn't move that time.
She's a pro out there. Just, I'm not going to come by me. I'm good.
So now the count is full, Brian, with 2 outs. The runners are going to go as soon as Davies makes the move home. And he'll look back to second base, and Bob dives in this time.
Again, a quick reminder, help us with the foul balls, take them back to the concession stand for a free treat. Thank you.
And we'll try this all over again. Davies in the set. Delivers. Outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. First time in the game for Wahpeton to have bases loaded on that walk. So 2 walks and a hit by pitch, and Wahpeton's got bases loaded, Brian.
So the Vets had the bases loaded in the second inning and came up short. And now here post 20 in the bottom of the fourth with the bases loaded, and see if they can get on the scoreboard here. Break this 0-0 tie. And now Eli Kappas is at the plate.
And Braden Steffens goes to first. I sneezed there. Sorry about that. I put the sneeze button
I wasn't
on,
sure
so
what you were doing there.
I was sneezing. So Eli Kappas with bases loaded for the designated hitter. Steffens running at first. Hockert running at third. Blado standing at second. Swung on and missed by Eli. Big at bat here for post 20 and Eli Kappas. 1-1.
Like to see Eli try and find some green grass out there.
And the pitch. High and away. Ball 2. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases loaded. Davies delivers right down the middle. Strike 2. It's 2-2 to Eli. Kind of funny. Wendy's sitting on the bucket there where her dad sits in the other opposite inning. That one's outside, Brian, and we're going to get the merry-go-round started again. It's full count.
Yeah, here we go.
So everybody's going to go with the pitch here.
Eli's had some timely hits, and now would be time for one.
Yeah, it sure would. And a good eye here for Eli. Let's see what he does. Outside, ball 4, and he gets the RBI with a walk.
Wow, that's not something that you would expect here. Davies been rolling pretty good, and he'll walk in the first run of this game.
Other than the hit by pitch in the top of the first, or bottom of the first on leadoff hitter Caden Kappas, the only walks he's given up are in this inning. 3 walks and a hit by pitch. And we got a mound visit here brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. So Coach Leitner wants to come out here and talk to his infield, and I think he also wanted to talk to Davies, give him an okay, go get him. Attaboy, you're all right. We had to score 1 to win anyway, so now we got to score 1 to tie.
Yeah, there you go.
So bases are still loaded for Wahpeton here. Blado standing at third. Steffens down at second. And Eli Kappas over at first. And Cooper Klosterman, Coop Dog, is up. And Coop looking to right himself here as he struck out in his first at bat. Takes high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Davies throwing a lot of pitches in this inning.
Yeah, had been cruising right along. A little bit of a pitcher's duel here in this game, and that one popped up.
Out of play. Yeah, he had 2 3-out innings here. 3 batter innings, I should say.
It just looked like a little bit in this inning he's tried to overthrow a little bit and just not able to find the plate.
Yeah. 1-1 pitch to Coop. Takes low for a ball. 6'5" frame helped him on that one. Below the knees for ball 2. 2-1. Davies in the set. Under the armpits for ball 3. And nobody warming up in the pen for West Fargo. And there's a ground ball right back to Davies on the hill, and he'll flip it over to Herman at first, and the side is retired on the ground ball. But Wahpeton does score 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. We're going to the top of the 5th. It's the Vets 0, Wahpeton 1. Back right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
I can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Well, beat up. Both teams have had bases loaded, and as a result, we've only got one run to show for it here in the bottom of the fourth. Wahpeton scored one on their bases loaded, and Wahpeton got the Vets to ground into a double play to end their threat with bases loaded. And there's a ground ball, speaking of that, to Kappas, and he tried to backhand it at short and just pops right out of his glove. So E6.
The shortstops are having a bit of a go here in this game. Both shortstops have kind of had a couple of miscues. Kappas had a chance at a double play earlier in the game and bobbled it, not able to make the play, came back later to get one on his own.
Yep.
And then Sholin had a chance to get the Vets out of that inning and unable to do it. So
got a chance here for the leadoff hitter Owen Haugen to move the runner up. See if he slides his hand up there to square off and bunt. That one's called a ball. So Haugen is the leadoff hitter. Number 9 hitter Sholin just got on the air. And Bubba will do the pickoff move over to Cooper at first. Back safely is Sholin. 5 runners left on base here so far for West Fargo. Braxton will step off the rubber here. Yeah, I was saying that wait here till his pitch. Square, and that's nobody's going anywhere. And I think that was ball 2, I believe. Did not see him right. Nope. They asked if he went, but he did not, so it's ball 2. I was saying that Wendy was sitting on the same bucket. Chris always sits on the bucket at the end of the dugout during the defensive side of things. And then when he's out coaching third base, Wendy sits on the bucket. There's a bunt, and it's fouled. So it's 2-1.
She looks a little different sitting on the bucket than her dad, though. So.
Gosh, I can't get over how nice it is outside right now. Man, it's nice. 2-1. Paulie delivers, and there's a bunt pushed down the first base side, and Cooper going to pick it up and tag the runner. Would have been interesting if he'd left that one go for a foul ball, but I guess just let's get the out.
Let's get the out. Got the first out of the inning there.
So sacrifice bunt moves the runner up. Cooper tags the runner out, and moving down to second base then is Sholin. And here comes the pitcher, Jack Davies. Reached on an air and singled in the first. Davies batting in the second spot. Bubba steps off there, not sure what's...
I think he was trying to figure out. He looked over the first like there was a runner over there.
Yeah.
And now they're going to try to get on the same page here. Jackson's like, what happened there?
I think that's what it was. I think with the runner at second base, Jackson was changing up the signs, and Bubba didn't grasp that right away or wasn't sure which one. So I think there was a little confusion there. And again, Davies at the plate. A little bit high for a ball, 1-0. And the pickoff move to second, and that one right into the armpit of Sholin back there. That might have stung the ribs a little bit. And the West Fargo Vets coming in here tonight 6-9 with 3 games left. They'll play 2 tonight, so they'll have 1 left. I'm not sure who they've got their game against left. And swing and a miss. And the count evens out now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wahpeton come in here tonight at 11-5. Could slip to the 3 spot, depending on how things go tonight and what the Aces do as well. They've got 3 games left.
Yeah, Post 20 certainly want to hold their position and not slide down. That means that you're playing a little better baseball.
Yep. So Davies still at the plate here. It's 2-1. Just a little bit too low, and it's 3-1. Want to say welcome home to Josiah Hoffman. Josiah back from basic training, former Post 20 player, and the pickoff move again back to second base, not in time, as this time he went to Blado. Josiah just going to get himself acclimated.
Yeah, I think it'll take a little bit.
Back at home, so he elected not to come back and sit with the boys. He just, and that was a strike.
He did call a strike there.
Yep.
Got a tip there.
Foul tip, yep. So it's 3-2, full count now to Davies. And the payoff pitch to Davies. Swung on, pulled down the third base side. Hayek picks it up. Now he'll flip it to third, or keep the runner. Yeah, Sholin is caught up in the rundown. And again, it's kicked around and bobbled over there, and now it's thrown away. Hayek overthrew. Oh, my goodness, what are we doing here?
Wow.
What a... Kappas had him, he tagged him, and then when he tagged him, the ball come flying out of there, so he was safe. And Sholin ended up at third here on the overthrow. What a confusion. And here Coach Kappas is out to talk to his boys, and I'm sure we're going to hear about it.
Well, there's nobody at third when they got into the pickle there. I mean, at second, sorry. So Kappas had to fake at second in order to get the runner to change direction, and had the tag out but lost the ball.
Right.
And just he was fortunate to make a play on the runner because he really had nobody to throw the ball to.
And so an error on the play.
Courtesy running at second base, number 11, Henry Real.
And the Vets on the overthrow had a chance to maybe score there. Held the runner.
So, yeah, that's the infield is in on the grass. Pauly delivers, pop fly to Hinckley in center. He'll drift back, keeps drifting back. Now he's going to make the catch. Tag, and the throw will go to third to keep the runner at second base, and the run will score. So a sacrifice fly for Carson Wilkie ties the game up.
So you get the run, and after all that mess, Post 20 really there should be 2 outs here for sure.
I've got 2 in my book.
And there's 2 outs, but I'm saying that should have been the third out. Sorry, this should be out of the inning here.
Yes.
And on the miscue, they allow the Vets to tie this thing up.
Yep. And here's the number 4 hitter in the lineup, Tate Herman. So in odd way here, West Fargo Vets come back and tie this one up. Again, a couple of errors this inning. I've got 5 total errors here, Brian, for Wahpeton. My book, 2 errors in this inning alone.
And Davies, although the score is 1-1, he's throwing a no-hitter.
I've got him. I counted Blado's as a hit.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Well, I guess they do have it out there now, don't they?
It's on the scoreboard as a hit.
It was a 0 at first.
Yeah, I've got it as a hit. Blado, because he made first base easy, he just overran it and got tagged out. So I think that goes down as a hit. And that's fouled out of play. Because it wasn't a force out.
It was not a force out. You're correct. It was He was safe at first there, and it's
Yes.
just a base running error.
Yeah, it was a base running error. So I think you get credited with the single. So what a little turn of events here for Wahpeton here. A couple of errors again hurting post 20. Tate Herman popped up twice, once to first, once to center. Takes low and away ball. It's 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. There's a shot to right field. King's going to come in, pick it up, and he'll hustle, get it in, and hits the cutoff man and Cooper Klosterman, and the runner's now at the corners. Nice little base hit there for Tate Herman.
And the vet's trying to do more than tie this game up in this inning. They're in position now to take the lead.
Camarillo stepping up to the plate with two outs. Runners at the corners here, so we'll see what Fleeflet does here and what Coach Leitner will do with runners at the corners with two outs. Camarillo, everybody's getting signs. Defensive signs, offensive signs. Camarillo steps into the plate here. He'll come home with it. Caught the corner for strike one. Again, Tate Herman with a nice solid base hit to right field. And King did well to get that thing back in a hurry to keep Davies from coming home. Swung on and missed. So now it's 0-2. Braxton Polly gets ahead in the count here to Camarillo. He's singled once and flied out to Hinckley in center field. And again, Braxton will step off. He looks over toward third, but no throw.
He just looks unsettled right now.
I agree. Fleeflet sets up on the outer half, and that's where Braxton went with it, and it was too far outside, so it's a ball, 1-2. There he goes, and no throw by Fleeflet. They'll just give the uncontested stolen base.
That one just outside of the strike zone there. Wow.
2-2. That one's high and tight there for ball three. Again, Davies had a lot of pitches in the last inning, and now Bubba's having quite a few pitches in this inning. And nobody warming up in the Wahpeton bullpen either. Swung on and missed, and Bubba lets up on that one a little bit, but he gets out of the inning here, just giving up one here. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. We're tied at 1 on the Farmers Union Insured scoreboard.
Depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300. All right, welcome back to Botterstad Stadium here. John Randall Field, Chihinkapa Park, bottom of the fifth. Josiah Brewer leading it off for Wahpeton. Takes a breaking pitch from Jack Davies for strike one. I guess I got to flip my book over here, B-Dub.
That would help.
Yep.
And then you need to find yourself a pencil.
Oh, and Josiah Brewer gets hit in the shoulder. Right in the left shoulder as he turned his back to it. But he'll... So now, Brian, out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hitters that Davies has faced, he's walked 3 and hit 2. So he's struggling a little bit here.
A little bit off to a really good start.
The square, and then Brewer wasn't quite ready to go on that one as Caden Kappa squared it up there. And that was way outside for a ball.
And that's another one where it looks like he's just kind of trying to overpower the hitter and ends up way outside.
So it's 1 ball, no strikes to Caden Kappas. He'll square again, and that time he does put it down for a little bunt right in front. Davies down to Herman at first, and Brewer down to second.
A low throw, but they get the out.
So a sacrifice bunt there for Caden Kappas. He's retired at first base, and 1 out now at Brewer. Aiden Hayek steps up to the plate, third baseman. He had a sacrifice bunt back in the first, and he grounded out back to Davies in the fourth. And that one again sails outside. And quickly over to it is Carson Wilkie. Again, Brewer not going anywhere on that one. I want to thank North Dakota State College of Science, Red River Communications, and our own cable channel 28, Mindak Farmers Cooperative. Also, First Community Credit Union, Sanford Health, and Red River Valley Western Railroad. RRVWRR. How about that for a mouthful?
That's a lot there, dude.
Davies misses the corner, and it's 3-0 now to Aiden Hayek. Jackson Fleeflet on deck. Takes his shin pads off, shin guards off. That one sails outside to Hayek. He'll get the free pass. So again, out of the last 9, 7 have gotten a free pass or hit. Got a timeout here. We got a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. It's a mound visit. Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. And it looks like he might be asking for the ball. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Yep,
yeah,
he's walking away.
He is heading out. So we'll come back with our changes here defensively after this Carlson Family Insurance mound visit. We got some changes for the West Fargo Vets. We'll be right back with those changes right here on Three Borders Sports Network. We're tied at 1. Back after this.
It's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
All right, looks like Owen Haugen has come in to pitch from third base, and then Camarillo is going to move over to third. I forgot to turn down my ringer, Brian.
You know they have a button on the side typically.
And Davies moves out to left.
Turns the ringer off.
Oh, you just make fun of my technology.
It'll even like buzz a little bit.
What is?
Yeah.
Gosh.
It means that someone's calling you or sending you a text.
Ooh, and that one comes in tight to Jackson Fleetfoot. The count even now, 1 ball, 1 strike.
One day you'll be able to figure out all this technology.
Gosh. Look at me go, huh?
Yeah.
And Davies went out to left field. Again, he just struggled here with all the walks and the hit by pitches here in the last. And there's a shot down to third. Camarillo's going to pick it up, step on the bag, over to first. And I think he got the double play. And a nice play by Camarillo over to Herman for the double play. Fleetfoot and Wahpeton are retired. We're going to go to the top of the 6th. We're still tied at 1.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online. Use boldprint.com.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Well, we're going to the top of the 6th, and for West Fargo Vets, they got numbers 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up. That's Bryce Nelson, Clemenson, and Horde. We're tied at 1 here, B-Dub. Been a pretty good, well-played game here. Wahpeton's got a few errors in the books here, but and then Davies pitched well, but struggled here at the end here, giving up a lot of walks and hit by pitches.
Yeah, he did, and then Camarillo comes in.
What a play.
On the pitching change, comes in to play third.
Yeah.
And gets a unassisted double play there. Just a heck of a play.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was a shot by Fleetfoot down to third, but made a nice play down at third.
Just a real nice play. Able to knock that ball down, step on the bag, and make the throw.
So here comes Bryce Nelson to the plate. He'll pop that one up third base side. Hayek drifting over, foul territory, and makes the catch. Kind of a tough catch there, but he wrangled it in.
Wind kind of blowing that one around, and he never able to get over there and get under it and make the play.
So 1 pitch, 1 out there for Braxton Hoffman. It's going to bring up Jordan Clemenson, second baseman. He singled in the 4th and struck out in the 2nd. Right down the middle there for strike 1. Home plate almost in shade from the canopy. That one's outside for ball, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Sails up high for ball. It's 2-1. In our first fall event, August 29th, is a Breckenridge Cowgirl volleyball game. Taking on Wheaton.
It is coming upon us fast.
Sure is.
So we'll have a bit of a break there, and then before you know it, we'll be in the football and volleyball season, and we'll be back on the go again.
And there is a call strike, and it's 3-2, a full count now to the hitter Clemenson.
A busy fall for us. We have at least 3 events a week almost sometimes.
Pauly with the strikeout. Retiring Clemenson. Yeah, it's coming fast. Then we got a doubleheader, Breckenridge and Wahpeton football on that first Friday in August 30th. Roger and Connie Albertson watching grandson Cooper from Fergus Falls. Again, the Albertson connection over there, cheering on Big Coop and Post 20. They're always watching Three Borders Sports Network when Cooper's on. Thank you, guys. There's a quick strike two there from Braxton. I bet he just steps on the rubber and brings it in right away. Here he comes. He wants to get it over with. There's a ground ball to Blado at second. Slow roller. Got to hustle and get it over to Cooper, and that is going to retire the side. It's a 1-2-3 mow down inning for Braxton Pauley and Post 20. We're going to the bottom of the sixth. Wahpeton 1, the West Fargo Vets 1. Back after this.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Well, it's the bottom of the sixth, B-Dub, and you want to try and do it with your 4, 5, and 6 hitters, Jaden King, Skylar Blado, and Braxton Pauley. You want to try and do it here in the bottom of the sixth, get the lead, and hold them in the top of the seventh, and call it a game.
You got the right guys at the plate. Now it just comes down to execution. And Mr. Haugen might have something different to say about that.
He might. I just trying to... I think we're good to go. Maybe there was a late substitution, but I think it's the same player. There's King going to drive that one. There's a base hit, and now there's no question. There is at least one hit on the board for Wahpeton.
That'll definitely break up the no-hitter there.
Yep.
There's some question.
There was some question up here in the press box.
Yeah, we're not official up here.
Nope, we're not.
We had given a hit earlier in the game.
I gave one to Blado because it was not a forced play, and he had the play beat out. But anyway.
Now no question.
No question. The no-hitter is no longer. And Skylar Blado squared there for a second against Owen Haugen and pulled it back, so it's ball one now. See if Wahpeton does small ball here again with nobody out. And runner at first base is Big Bird, Jaden King. Haugen delivers. Blado squares, and there's the bunt, and it's a good bunt. Haugen's got a wheel to first, and Blado is retired, but he gets a sacrifice bunt.
And we talked about being able to execute, and they do it there. Big Bird gets the base hit, and Blado moves him over with the sacrifice. And now Braxton Pauley going to come in and try and help himself out here.
Bubba's trying to get the complete game here, and he'd like to get the W. One out. See what Bubba does here. Takes up high and tight for ball one. Owen Haugen throwing a little heat too. Davies was throwing fairly hard.
Yeah, Davies was really throwing hard.
Fouled away there by Bubba, and it's 1-1. I was here the other night when the boys were having practice, and they were using the pitching machine, the guns, and jugs, I should say.
Turned him up.
And he did have him cranking pretty good.
Yeah.
That one, a little breaking pitch, goes a little bit too far outside. It's 2-1. Two balls, one strike, one out. That one's fouled back, and count goes to 2-2 now to Braxton Pauley. Jaden King still standing at second base with one out. Braxton would like to hit it at least to the right side to get Jaden over toward third. And that was a little 9-iron swing there for Braxton, and strike 3.
Yeah, it looked like he was standing on a par 3 there, standing on number 8 at Boy de Sioux.
Yeah. So another big spot here for Eli, Ryan. He was up in the 4th inning. I was going to say last inning. Oh, there's a wild pitch. And that one's going to go way back to the pads, and King will get to third eventually. So now there's 2 outs, runner at third, just 90 feet away. One more wild pitch, and we would have maybe a run scoring here.
Well, you'll take them any way you can get them.
But I was just going to say, Eli had a big spot at bat here in the 4th inning, where he walked and forced in a run at the bases loaded. So good at bat for Eli. Let's see what he can do at this one. Takes outside for ball 2. Hogan shakes it off, but he's ready to go. Again, a breaking pitch comes up a little bit high. Eli ahead in the count, 3-0. Coach Kappas going through some signs down at third. There's a call strike on the automatic take. Again, the hitter's pitch now, 3-1. Haugen quickly swung on and missed, and a strike 2.
No cat and mouse here.
Yep. So it's full count now to Eli Kappas. Owen Haugen on the hill in relief of Davies. Little ground ball down the first baseline. It looks like it's fair, and it was. And easily picking it up was Herman and stepping on the bag to retire the side. Wahpeton strands 1 at third base here. We're going to the top of the 7th. We're tied at 1 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Back after this.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton.
Well, we're going to the top of the 7th. What more can I say? We're tied at 1. What a good game here. Good pitching duel here with Braxton Pauley, Jack Davies, and Owen Haugen. And both teams have had opportunities beat up, but nobody's capitalized on anything big.
Yeah, it's kind of been a mirror of each team here. Both teams had the bases loaded. Post 20 able to capitalize and get a run out of it. And a couple errors between both teams, and the Vets have been able to capitalize on those. So we end up in a 1-1 game here, and we'll see what happens.
That one's fouled away here to the hitter, the number 9 hitter, Jacob Scholin. And he's behind in the count to Braxton Pauley, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one went off at Jackson Fleeflet.
Pauley ahead in the count now, 1-2. Scholin, the number 9 hitter, again. Fleeflet and Pauley. Jackson looks over to Coach Kappas for the sign and says, "This is the one I want." Let's see what we do here. And that one's fouled back into the netting. And the count stays 1-2. Again, Wahpeton comes in here at 11-5. The Vets 6-9, and that one's base hit over, lands right in front of Jaden King. And again, the number 9 hitter, Brian, gets a base hit and leadoff runner.
Yeah, the Vets really don't have a problem with the bats. They've been able to put runners on the bases. Just been able to produce one run here.
And it looks like Coach Kappas wants to make a Carlson Family Insurance mound visit, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is the #1 goal. Looks like he's going to ask for the ball from Braxton, so we're going to take a break, folks. And looks like Carter Bobbs is going to come in and do some pitching, so Hawkert will probably be in relief of Braxton Polly. We'll come back here after this, and we'll let you know of all the defensive changes right after this. Runner on, and we're tied at 1.
That when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget, like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
My apologies to everyone. I thought Carter Bob Hawkert was going to come in and pitch for Wahpeton, but it is Skylar Blado coming in to pitch for Wahpeton and Nick Langenwalter to second base to take his place. So I apologize to everybody, and you, B-Dub. Sorry, man.
Fine. Paulie was through 99 pitches there.
That's popped up foul, and Fleetfoot gave chase but couldn't get to it. And it's 0-1 now to the leadoff hitter, Owen Haugen. Again, Sholin down at first base. Getting his lead over there, Blado in the stretch. And again, a bunt. That one's again popped up, and this time Fleetfoot dives for that one. Couldn't make the catch. A little bit closer that time.
Had a chance to get that one laid out for it and just came up short, about a glove short there.
So now it's 0-2, so we'll see if Owen Haugen's going to swing away or try it for the third time. Hayek in on the grass. Klosterman on the other side holding on the runner. Haugen swings and misses. Strike 3. So Blado gets the first out here on a swinging strikeout. So big out there for Skylar Blado in post 20. And here comes Jack Davies. He singled in the first. Reached on an air twice. And the pitch popped up center field. Hinckley comes in a couple. And he'll make the squeeze. He went back a little bit and then came in, Brian, but he made the catch.
Yeah, might have been held up a little bit by the wind. That'll be 2 outs here, and Blado trying to get out of this inning, see if post 20 can get to the plate and finish this thing off.
Carson Wilkie steps up. 2 outs. And Fleetfoot called timeout there. Something happened that he didn't like, so he called a timeout. Just bring your dog to the park again tonight.
Yeah, there's a few out here tonight.
Call strike. Golden Doodle.
I've got 2 of those
It's not,
things.
is it a golden doodle?
Well, I've got
is that
2
what Charlie is?
Yeah, we've got 2 of them. So
And the throw down to first and the call strike, so it's 0-2. Fleetfoot keeping Sholin close over at first.
Yeah, we've got 2 doodles and a lab mix. And that's a handful. Let me just tell you.
We've talked several times on the air about them, but it's popped up foul out of play. Yeah, that one down there on the first baseline there is excitable, let's say. The little kids are playing with it down there. He's having a good time. Chasing him. Pickoff move to first, back in time. I think Skylar must have lightened up his hair or it just got awful light during the summer here or something, because what fooled me was when I said Hockert was coming in, it looked like the haircut of Caden Hockert or Carter Hockert.
I'll give you that one.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So we'll call it an honest mistake.
All right, thanks.
But they really don't look alike.
No. There's a ground ball to short. Kappas will pick it up, step on the bag by himself, and the side will be retired. Stranding one here. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. We're in the 7th inning stretch here, folks. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Wahpeton and the Vets. We're tied at 1.
Local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
We're going to the bottom of the 7th, B-Dub, and I was just looking back and going through some of Braxton Pauly's numbers here. Brian, Braxton had 6 strikeouts, gave up 5 base hits, and 0 walks. So he was around the plate the whole time. Didn't hit anybody, had no hit by pitches. At least that's unofficially what I have.
And to us, we see Braxton a lot, and I would say that he didn't feel comfortable out there.
Yeah, there was times where he looked a little rattled or frustrated or something. So, have we got a new pitcher? No, that's the same.
Still hogging there.
Yeah, still hogging. Just took him a little extra time to warm up, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Was Wilkie?
They were behind. I think Wilkie was at the plate there.
Yeah, Wilkie was the one that hit the fielder's choice, so that's what took a little extra time. So Coop Dog steps up to the plate here for Wahpeton, 8-9-1. So here comes Coop. That one's a curveball that breaks outside for ball. Cooper Klosterman, Josiah Brewer due up, and then it's Caden Kappas. Cooper pulls that one down to third, and it goes underneath the glove. That time Camarillo cannot catch up to it, and Cooper gets on.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. You make a really great play, and then you get one that looks easy, and it gets by you, and that one gets by Camarillo, and Cooper with the base hit, and Carter Bob now will come in to
Hockert,
courtesy run.
So here comes Hockert to run for Cooper. Sure, Cooper will re-enter defensively if need be.
See if we go back to small ball here.
Josiah Brewer at the plate. And Camarillo stepping in. Curveball missed. Again, Haugen was hoping for that one. So Joe Brewer again at the plate. He'll square. That popped up, and that's an out.
That is a tough one there. You know that Coach Kappas works on execution, works on game situations and strategy. And I'm sure he's practiced this certain situation many times.
For sure.
And to see it in like that, I think it's a tough one to handle.
So we'll see what Caden Kappas can do at the plate now against Haugen. He'll pull one down the third base side. Foul. Very close, but foul. Caden was, so far today, Caden was hit by a pitch back in the first, grounded out in the third, and sacrificed bunt in the fifth. So officially 0 for 1. Oh, and a pickoff move to first.
Oh, and he got him. Post 20 is having a rough go here with the miscues and the mistakes. And that is something that you can't give up in a tie ball game, bottom of the 7th.
Yep.
You got the winning run on, and now you got to put him back in the dugout.
So we're starting with 2 outs now. Caden Kappas looking to get on for Wahpeton. Takes strike 2 at the belt. Aiden Hayek on deck. Again, 2 outs now. Pitch by Haugen just misses. Off the plate, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Giant Seeds and Snacks, our Coaches Show sponsor. Essentia Health, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GMC and Chevrolet dealer. Wahpeton Daily News, Optimum Rehab. It's 2-2. Optimum Rehab and Dr. Tony. Interstate Engineering, Wahpeton Deli. Comdel Innovation. And he'll follow that one back into the net, and the count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes. Don't forget to stay tuned at the conclusion of this game for our OSPTI post-game show, OSPTI. And there is a call, strike 3 at the knees, and the side is retired. And we're going to go extra here. We got some extra baseball for you tonight here at John Randall Field. We're going to the 8th. We're tied at 1. Years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Due up for West Fargo Vets is 4, 5, and 6. That's Tate Herman, Ryan Camarillo, and Bryce Nelson. 4, 5, 6 hitters facing Skylar Blado, who came on in relief of Braxton Pauley, delivers strike 1 to Tate Herman.
Yeah, tough bottom half of the 7th there for post 20.
Gosh. And that one's fouled out of play toward the tennis court.
Had the runner on. You pop out with the bunt. Had a running error for the throw out. And then you get caught looking. Not a very productive inning there for post 20 in a tight situation where you really were right where you wanted to be.
Yeah, when Coach Kappas watches this one back, he'll fast forward through that half inning, I bet. He doesn't want to see that one again.
Yeah, those can be tough to watch as coaches. I still have a fourth quarter of basketball that I have not watched, and I really don't know if I want to.
Don't really want to watch it, huh?
That's for sure.
Ugh. 2-2. I just cannot imagine. Really. Swung on and missed, and Blado with a strikeout. So that's Skylar's second strikeout.
That'll certainly help the cause there. See if you can get things done here in the field and get back to the plate and see if you can get out of this thing.
Third baseman Ryan Camarillo steps up, singled back in the second. Popped out and struck out since then.
Camarillo started the game in left field, and then after Haugen came in, moved to third.
Skylar Blado feeling it pretty good, and he's popping the mitt too as well. It's the right temperature for a pitcher. I love pitching in this kind of weather. And just as I jinxed him, hit by a pitch.
Well, it's certainly a beautiful night, and Blado would like to have that one back. That one just got away from him. Now the Vets in sort of the same position as Post 20 were in the bottom half of the last inning.
Here comes Bryce Nelson to the plate.
Post 20, the Vets have stranded a few runners in this game, and now they got another one. And
I've got 8 left on base unofficially, Brian.
Would like to try and get them around here, not make it number 9.
Hayek right on the edge of the grass, but I don't think Bryce is going to square, is he? Not in that one. There's a call strike, so yeah, it's 2 strikes on Bryce now, so I don't think he's going to square. 0-2 to Bryce Nelson facing Skylar Blado. He'll shake off a couple of numbers there from Fleeflet, and he's ready to go. And that's popped up to the tennis courts on the other side of the concession stand. Well, for the last regular season home games here, the first one's a doozy.
Everybody's getting their money's worth.
I guess. Just misses outside for ball 1.
Yeah, I tried to get him to chase there and nothing doing.
Yeah, the third base berm packed over there, Brian. How about that?
Yeah, nice crowd on hand.
Nelson drives that one to right, and it's headed foul and just hit the top of the fence over there on by the bullpen in foul territory.
Yep.
And Jaden King giving chase.
Yeah, thought maybe he'd get over there. That one hit right off the top of the fence there.
He tried. Nelson gave it a ride over that way. 307 down the right field line. 324 down the left field line here at John Randall. 369 left center, 372 right center. A 1-2 pitch to Nelson. Inside, ball 2. Nick Langenwalter again playing second base here for Wahpeton. And Blado delivers. Drive, and look at that double play. Cooper Klosterman with the snag, and all he had to do was turn around and step on the bag. A good defensive double play there for Wahpeton. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th. We're still tied at 1. We'll be right back.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milner, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
That's the second double play by Wahpeton in this game here. Again, Cooper Klosterman with the snag on the line drive by Nelson. And here's Aiden Hayek swinging first pitch for a base hit So a couple of hard hit balls here, Brian, right away, and we're getting it going right away in the bottom of the 8th. But a nice play by Cooper.
Yeah, nice play by Cooper. And now here, post 20, here you go again.
Yep.
Got your leadoff runner on. And you got Fleetfoot at the plate. And now you see him swing away.
You almost hate to have your one of your power hitters bunt.
Yep. Well, he's in the situation where he should.
He'll take that one on the outside corner for a strike. Camarillo was sneaking in on him just in case, but Jackson, as we know, can rip it hard down the third baseline too. So the hot corner.
The hot corner, that's right.
And he does square. Kind of a swinging bunt, and Hayek's going to get, luckily, into second base. There was kind of a square, but then it was kind of a half a swing. I don't know what that was, and then Hayek goes taking off and almost got caught there.
Wow.
I don't know what happened there.
That was I don't know. It looked like he was chopping wood out there.
I don't know what. I'm not sure. Okay. So Hayek, the result for Wahpeton here, Hayek's in scoring position now. And Fleetfoot takes outside for a ball. It's 1-2. So, yeah, I guess you call that a stolen base. Throw was underneath the glove. And there's Fleetfoot, drives that one to left center, and it's going to drop. And it's going to get by the center fielder, Horde, and rounding third and holding up is Hayek as the throw come in to Scholand at short, and now runners at the corners.
Now you got what you need for sure. Thought maybe Hayek was going to go there, and he got held up. Didn't want to take the chance there with no outs. And there's Fleetfoot with the big-time hit, and that's what you expect out of him. And now Jaden King going to try and follow him up.
So here's what you do, Brian. Jaden King at the plate, as you said, number 4 hitter in the lineup. If I am Coach Leitner, I put him on.
I think so, too, and they might be talking about it over here. And I think you're going to go ahead and put him on base here.
I don't know.
They're going to pitch now.
Yep. Got a timeout.
There it is.
There it is.
They're going to put him on. There you go.
That was an anticipated call there, and you're going to load the bases. And the reason is because now you got to force it home.
Yeah, you got to force it every single bag.
Yep.
And take the power hitter out of play. That run doesn't matter. You're trying to prevent the run at third from coming home, and you got to do everything you can here. Now you put yourself in a good position. I think you're going to see a squeeze play here.
Might be.
With nobody out. I don't.
Look at Herman at first base. He's 3 steps in on the grass.
He's already in.
I think they've seen Chris Kappas coach before. Here we go. Skylar Blado at the plate. Does not square. Swings away at the first one. 0-1. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Again, you intentionally walked Jaden King. I agree with that move.
Sack fly will get it done, too.
Yeah. Not in foul territory, though.
No.
And now it's 0-2 to Skylar Blado.
Just neat, clean contact.
Nick Langenwalter on deck for Wahpeton. He came in for Braxton Pauley when Braxton was pulled. Ooh, it almost hit Skylar at the knee. He almost looked like he tried to bend his knee a little bit to try and get hit.
Gonna get that one in the way there.
1-2. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 8th. The pitch. High for a ball, and it's 2-2. And now Haugen needs to come with a strike. He doesn't want to go full count on Skylar Blado. Bases loaded. 2-2 pitch. Haugen delivers. Swung on, base hit, and that will do it on the base hit. RBI single for Skylar Blado, and it's a bottom of the 8th. Walk-off win for Wahpeton post 20. Skylar Blado gets the win as a pitcher, and he also gets the walk-off RBI single. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back for our OSPTI post-game show coming up right after this.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Welcome back to our post-game show brought to you by OSPTI. OSPTI for all your physical therapy needs. Contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and, of course, right across the river in Breckenridge. OSPTI, our post-game show, and a game that took exactly, Brian, 2 hours. It was moving fast, and then we went to extra innings, so a game exactly 2 hours. And it was a game won by Wahpeton 2-1. We'll go through the line scores, and then we'll get your comments, Brian. West Fargo 1 run on 6 hits. They committed only 1 error and had 8 runners left on base. For Wahpeton, 2 runs, 5 hits, committed 5 errors, and left 6 on base. So there's your line scores. Braxton Pauley had a good run there. He had 6 strikeouts, 5 hits, no base on balls, but Skylar Blado comes in, gets in relief, and he gets the win. So a good game there for those guys.
Yeah, a good baseball game. I think if you're post 20, you would call yourself fortunate to come away with the win. Officially, they have to have 6 errors, and to be able to get that win with 6 errors, I think is pretty hard to do.
Yep.
Especially when Davies had hit for most of the game, and Haugen came in and threw well. And I don't know. It's as coaches, we'll call it a win. But I think the vets gave them everything that they can handle. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here in game number 2. Because the vets, they really have something to play for. They're trying to move up and see if they can work themselves out of the play-in situation. And they put up a good battle, a good fight here. And we'll have to see what happens here in the nightcap.
So, I just and then there was some base running errors, not only just the fielding errors, but just some base running errors by Wahpeton, too. You don't want to have this going into the tournament.
A lot of uncharacteristic things happen in this game. And I think if you're Coach Kappas, looking at how the last 3 ball games have gone, not just this game, but the last 3, the 2 against Castleton and now this one, I think going into the playoffs, you have some things that you need to certainly try and work on and fix and see if you can get your mind right and get ready to defend that title.
Wahpeton moves to 12-5 in the East Region, and the Vets fall to 6-10 in the East Region. We're going to come back with Game 2. Check out our website for the links, and if you're on the Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, we'll be right back in about 20 minutes. Again, your final score, Wahpeton in extra innings defeats West Fargo in 8 innings, 2-1. The West Fargo Vets, that is. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner, and everybody here at Three Borders Sports Network. We'll be back in about 20 minutes, folks. Good night, everybody.